Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading for the new moon in Leo. New moons are about new beginnings, and this one has extra oomph, extra jazz, extra sparkles. It's turned up to the max because of the Leo. And this is really about the spotlight being on you, us all as individuals. It's like seeking us out in the darkness. The darkness is the dark moon, it is the dark sky. And it's seeking us out and saying it's your time to shine in the way you're supposed to, because we all have space to shine here in this world. It has to be authentic. This is very much a new moon about transmuting that darkness into the light that you are supposed to be. So this pick a card reading is all about how can you reclaim your inner fire under this lunation. How is this lunation helping you? What is it offering you? What blessing does it have for you? There are 3 card piles, 1, 2, and 3. Please pick the one that you are the most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box below. Please like, comment, share, do all the things that really help. And if you want a personalized reading, my details are in the description box also. And I'll see you in my reading. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You picked the Kali card, Arthur of Kali. And I'm going to do something I don't normally do, and this is read from the book, just to get a general overview of what your card pile is. So, her heart contains the seeds of your soul and complete awareness of the divine destiny she has always intended for you. There is a sacred purpose for which you were born, and a meaningful, divinely protected pathway for you to fulfill it. Only you can decide to put your faith and commitment into that path, and to take one step at a time in honouring what has value to your heart, tuning into her loving plan. In taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself and you shall attract great blessings that will benefit all beings. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful to have under this new moon. It really taps in to the whole energetics of it. And this is saying that there's a sacred pathway for you, one that you are meant to be on and fulfilling. And this is all about this stepping out into the shadows and into the light of this new moon. And what is wanting for you is to put faith in it and commitment into honouring the path you're supposed to be on. And it says, in taking those steps, the pathway will reveal itself and you will have great blessings. So this new moon is all about set the intentions to be on that path. And then there's levels of like really trusting. You have to have trust and faith that this is all going to work out for you, even if it doesn't make sense. So how can my pile number 1s reclaim their fire from shadow to light? Under this lunation, we have uncertainty. Doubtful, confident. Doubtful being the shadow, confident being the light. You really have to step into this Leo confidence energy of self and trust that you'll be guided down the right path if you put faith in spirit, put faith in this new beginning, put faith in what is offered to you. Stepping away from doubt. Doubt is what needs to be left in the darkness. Just certainty and confidence on the new side. This is what you want to ask spirit for. This is what you really want to call in under this lunation. Clarity, certainty. Leave your doubts and fears behind. What other cards do we have for my pile 1, please, Spirit? Wolf and instinct. This is really tapping into your intuition, guys. That instinct within. And the wolf in another one of my decks is heart medicine, is why I called this business heart medicine. So this really is to tap into that intuitive space, tap into your heart space, and go to the forest to catch breath. You're really being called under this new moon to the instinct aspect is this is deep within you. This is stuff you already know. Don't doubt yourself. Don't worry. Don't have the uncertainty. Don't have this. Like, this is the part to put down. If you're worried, if you're anxious, if you're fearful, you are not you are not in tune with your intuition, or you're ignoring it. Because the reason you feel doubtful or uncertain, unsure or fearful is because you're not actually listening to the advice that's already coming through. Under this new moon, new lunation, new beginning, this new pathway for you, perhaps even just a little activity can be Do the opposite of what you've been doing. If it's filling you with doubt and uncertainty, where you're unsure, where you're unclear if you're making the right choice or not, lean into the discomfort, because that's how you learn to have confidence in these decisions, is learning that generally we will stay in comfort. So really, really lean into whatever your instinct is telling you. But if it feels uncomfortable and you're fearful to do it, that might be the direction in which you need to lean, because you're needing to trust in this path that Spirit is setting out for you. And then with the forest, breathe. Go into the forest. Catch your breath. Take a moment. Let that breath, that air, clear your mind. Nature is an amazing healer. Nature is an amazing friend, ally, tool. The moon, phases, cycles, and intuition. Yeah, you're definitely being asked to tap into your intuition here, guys. Listen to it more. Have you been feeling like that? So this is something that has occurred for me of recent months, and I couldn't distinguish between what was fear and what was intuition. Like, was I just scared, or was my intuition telling me it was wrong? It turns out my intuition was telling me it was wrong, and I stayed in that fear. But I was even fearful of, like, I was making these things of like, am I just in fear of doing this or of doing that? When in really I was fear of listening to my intuition. And this is why I'm saying it, because experiences are there to be given, in the sense that they're always there. There's gold in them. Phases, let the cycle play out that's supposed to, where it's a new beginning, it's a new start. This is out with the old. Step confidently onto your new path. The path you've been walking, the path you've been on, is not the one for you. And this could be a whole new path, completely crazy change, or it could be very similar, but it looks slightly different. So there's a weaving of what went before. It doesn't mean it doesn't have to be a whole new, like, move to another country, get rid of all your friends and family, like, or it may do. Like, it's just a new phase, but it's very much linked into your intuition. And then we have the moth, mystery, concealment, and illusion. This is really, really breaking free from the things that have kept you in fear, the things that have kept you doubtful, the things that have kept you uncertain. Break those ties, clear those bonds. See clearly, see through the darkness, see the light. Don't get stuck in illusion. Trust your instinct, trust your intuition, trust your gut, trust your heart. And go into nature to really, really clear the way for yourself. Harvest, determination, and hard work. You reap what you sow. The more effort you put in, the more hard work, the more determination, the more gritty you are, the more you will succeed. The more harvest you will have, the more abundant it will be, the more offerings you will have for self. The deeper you can go into the darkness, the more light comes. The more you can shift at this moment in time, under this new moon, under this lunation, the more light that can be brought in. Really trust in this. Ooh. We then have Mintaken, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. And then answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Guys, the original light workers, when this one's coming up, this is the misfit, like the longing for home and belonging, is because have you been a black sheep? Are you a misfit? Every family of of school, of college, of work, of life, but you long to fit in, you long to belong. These people, we are the ones that come. We are the light workers. I don't particularly like the term light workers, but it is a good word in the sense that we come here to bring light. But it's generally through working through the shadows that we do so. We go through the darkness, we go through the pain and suffering. So you are here for purpose, especially with this, seeding the light. You're here to seed the light. You are a beacon of light. There are many of us. We come to seed the light. We lay it into the ground. We're connected energetically, making this grid because the earth needs it. We are laying the foundations for the new earth. This is the divine plan. You're part of it, my love. Stop doubting your instincts. Your intuition is your greatest gift. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Take that question away with you. New moons, new intentions, new me, fresh slate. Trust in it, call it in, align with spirit, and ask yourself, what is your soul calling you to do? Because your soul is guiding you. You just need to listen to your intuition. This is the work I do. If you need help with this, please reach out and let's work together so that we can really, really get you in alignment if you're struggling with your soul calling. But trust me, you know. But if you need help with your intuition, I am here. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful new moon, guys, and I'll see you in my next reading. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. The card you have is number 32 from the Kali deck, 𝐂𝐴𝐺𝐿𝑒𝑟𝑡. Shouldn't have really used this deck. I don't know how to say the words, but I'm going to do something that I don't normally do, and which is read from the book, just to get an overview of this new moon in Leo card reading for you. She appears beneath the cloak of night, revealing the truths that must be known to set her heart free. She offers you an opportunity to engage in a profound and enduring transformation. This will lead to a powerful rebirth, free from even the most persistent patterns or pains of your past. Your soul is in deep healing. Recovery can be painful, but that pain is temporary, and you will emerge renewed and released. In time, you will greet your rising destiny from an entirely new and improved inner foundation. You are blessed to experience a new life within this lifetime. What a gorgeous card to have with a new moon, which are all about new beginnings. But this is linked to some shadowy dark night of the soul, pain and torment and grief that you may have been going through. But what it speaks of is this chance for this renewal, this new start, this new beginning, an opportunity for your heart to be free, a really big, powerful rebirth and transformation for you. Trusting in the suffering that you have been going through. So as in the description, this card reading is very much about how to shift from the darkness to light. So let's see what card wants to come through for you. So 2 have come out. So cheeky. Pile 1 only had 1. Maybe pile 3 will have 3. We've got potential and then forgiveness. Potential, confined or infinite. The shadow and the light. Forgiveness, withholding and releasing. So in regards to this new moon, the new moon is offering you this infinite potential, this true purpose as to why you are here, this powerful rebirth, free from all of the bullshit of your past, the bullshit of your past, the pain and suffering that has been confining you, that has been keeping you trapped, keeping you small, where Leo wants big and bold and brave and confident and the radiant shiny light, that infinite light, that infinite spark that's not going to go out, is coming. But there's this breaking free from the shackles, breaking free from the past, closing a chapter. And with this, how to let the bird fly, how to release the bird, is in releasing what is confining you, withholding you, is to forgive. This is to forgive others, to forgive self. And you cannot force forgiveness. So the fact that this card has come out would indicate that you have reached a moment in your journey, that with this new moon and this new beginning, you really, really can let this stuff go, put forgiveness out into the universe and start anew, start afresh. What are you stopping yourself from releasing? What are you clinging on to because it feels familiar or comfortable, or because it's just known, or because there is a fear of letting it go? I almost like we get to a point with some of the stuff where we have a fear of letting go of our pain and suffering because we're so used to it, we understand it and it makes sense to us. But Spirit's saying you can't take that forwards. You cannot shine if you're holding on to it. It's dimming your light. It's hurting you. So now is really the time to let go of the things that you actually have done the work to let go of. It's now through this comfort that you're sticking to it. Another card, please, for my pile twos. For this new moon in Leo. Tree and grounding. Get yourself out in nature, get yourself amongst the trees and ground your energy down. The more we can ground our energy and connect down, the more our energy field actually reaches up into this infinite potential. But get yourself stable and grounded and rooted so you can reach all the higher. It really helps with clarity as well and peace of mind. So it will help with knowing what you have to shift away from. It helps with the cleansing. It helps stabilize us. So I fully recommend. But grounding is definitely something that is being called for on this, in this, under this new moon. What tools, advice, guidance can help my pile number 2? Please, Spirit. Oh. Sorry, we've got one on the floor. I'm very good at floor cards. Lots of floor cards. Helps with the grounding. So first card that we have is chamomile. Gentleness, relaxation, and sleep. Softly, softly, tenderly, tenderly. You do not have to push at these things to break them. You do not have to push to release. This is gentle. The stronger you hold on to something, you're just going to squish this bird and kill it in your hands. So you've been holding on to it to keep it restrained, but you haven't had a death grip. And this is asking for that same tenderness in letting it go. This is a really soft release, a soft, gentle release. Chamomile, as it's come up, can also be used. Chamomile tea is very easy to get hold of. I recommend small businesses and organic, of course, but equally, you can buy it in Tesco's, not a problem. Cooling chamomile energy and use it. We then have roots. Healthy patterns and early growth. And the root system obviously being indicated here. And this is talking about this, so our ancestral, all the stuff we bring through from the past and through our family line and stuff comes in the root system. It comes from the below. And it's in working through it, releasing it, working through old patterns, doing the work you've been doing, the shadow work. But this is this final bit of release and forgiveness, so that you can move forward with healthy patterns, a healthy root system. But it's really tapping in to these old patterns, these old ways. So there is something deeply embedded in you that you've been working on that really needs to be gone now. Don't stay somewhere because it feels comfortable, because you don't know any different, because there's a level of fear. You'll be all the more grounded and rooted for letting go of it. And then we have the leaves, renewal, revival, and progress. There's this uplifting, this reaching up to the sky element here. But even this is in the roots, this is in the soil. And then the leaves are up here on the branches, and they're reaching up on the trees. There's very much this renewal, this rebirth of which the first card spoke for you. So lean into it. Know that under this new moon that's asking you to radiate from your heart in the best shiny way that you can, it's asking you to give one last gentle kick to the stuff that needs to stay in the past. We can't take it forwards. It's the whole energy of this new moon. You're perfectly in sync. Some final cards, please, for my piles number 2. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. This shit that you've been working through, that you've been carrying, that your ancestors carried, your mum's mum, your dad's dad, is going through the family line. This is the stuff you've been doing is so much bigger than you. It's why you came. But that means that the death process is all the harder because you're that black sheep. So there's the thing that you always see, the black sheep comes to do this work. It's why your soul, like, it's a choice that you made in coming here, which seems ridiculous with some of the torment we have to go through. We're like, really? I chose this? Are you fucking kidding me? But yes, you did. Because you have such a strong light, a strong radiant light to go through this death and rebirth process. Not every human can go through the death and rebirth process. They do not have the willingness, they do not have the ability. It's just not their time. It's not why they reincarnated here. It's not that they are a worse or lesser. It's just not what they're here to do. But you are, and that's why you've probably felt like a misfit. That's why you're a black sheep. That's why you've never fit in. That's why you were the weird one in your family. That's why you watch a reading like this, because you are not normal, although this is becoming more normal and mainstream. But breaking the chain, breaking the pattern, getting rid of these toxic, dirty roots, so that there is a beautiful, grounded, stable root system beneath you, so that you can flourish into full potential. The forgiveness card, like I said, very much feels like this is stuff you've been working on. So forgiveness isn't a ridiculous thing to suggest, because you can't force it. It's just time. It's time, guys. And then with the transformation, just to like reinstall the fact things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. It's time for you to rise and shine and be in your glory, on your throne and in your power. Ancient codes that can rise up through you, through the work that you have done. And guys, I get it, this valley of death, this shadow work, this dark night of the soul that you've been working through, multiple times of working through, is fucking sucky, and well done you for doing it. But the shift is here now. This new moon, this lunation is going to offer you deep transformative change at a cellular level. This is amazing. Your whole energetics is shifting. And then the age of light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You are rising up in your power. The reason you are here, this karmic loops and suffering that you've been going through, that you have been doing for lifetimes to get where you are now, this is a massive opportunity to shift into the reason you're here, a massive element of being able to shift out of like samsaric karmic crap and onto the pathway that could possibly lead you to nirvana. Like, wow. Guys, this is big, this is huge. Really, really, really sending you so much love. And like, allow it, allow the light in, allow yourself to radiate, really, really shift. The dark night of the soul is behind you. Really shift and step out of it now. The new moon is calling you to. I hope this helped. If you want a more in-depth reading, please reach out. My details are in the description box below. Please like, comment, share, do all of the things. Subscribe so you don't miss a reading. And yeah, I will see you in my next reading. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. The Kali card that you picked is the Mahavajra. I've probably said that very wrong, apologies. I'm going to do something I normally don't do and read from the book just to get an overview of what this new moon in Leo has in store for you. So, she is unrestrained, unlimited, wild and unconditional love. The heart knows how to attract grace and manifest creative resolution where the mind sees only difficulties. A spiritual awakening of tremendous value is opening for you. As your inner being reorientates itself around the increasing inner light, established structures built upon lesser foundations will have to give way. She demands the courageous embrace of experience. She is your call to initiation and growth, your invitation to embrace your path, rise and greet your destiny. I mean, how beautiful and in fitting with this new moon in Leo. This just speaks of the energy in general, but this is truly an element here for you, especially of tapping into your heart space and out of your anxious mind. Out of that mind's need for logic and control and for like mental clarity and understanding, and really, really awakening to being heart-led, so that you can go towards where you're supposed to be, rise and greet your destiny. This is your call to get on your divine path. So I'm going to pull a card in regards to this shadow to light, this darkness to light, of which this Leo new moon is really speaking of, how we can radiate. A card for my pile 3, please. Priestess. Guys, this is really about stepping up. So we've got ignorant and wise, the shadow and the light. And so this awakening of which this new moon is calling in for you, the new moon literally there as well. So really, really like amplified meaning. You don't have a choice. There is under this new moon in Leo, there isn't going to be the discomfort you will feel of trying to stay ignorant to your power, to your purpose. Like it's gonna shake you. The feeling I'm getting is there's no way you're going to be able to stay in the shadows. Like, this is your call. Your structures, it's a tower moment. The structures are crumbling, have been crumbling. The upheaval, the chaos, the revelations that have occurred. You don't have a choice. The tower's crumbling, and this is how it builds the solid foundations. So the feeling I get is like, there is no chance to be ignorant here. We're past that now. This is just about your uprising, the wisdom of this priestess, the wisdom of your power, the wisdom of your uprising. Priestess, power, leader, intuitive, wise. Like, there's so much beauty. This is just like a massively positive, glorious omen for you to really step into your purpose, your path. Please give me some further cards for my pile number 3. Pile number 3, please. Words hard. Autumnal equinox release, and then DNA karma. There's this uprising, but in the release, the death, rebirth, the shadow work into the light, of which this whole new moon speaks. Release, let everything fall away that no longer serves you. Everything. This is like no bullshit, no fucking around here. This new moon is powerful. This new moon really is asking us to step into our own personal spotlight. How is it you want to radiate? How is it you want to shine? From a deep soul, purposeful level. How can you serve spirit? How can you serve your soul? Why are you here? And in doing so, releasing all that shit, fucktardedness that does not serve you. All of it must go. None of it can remain. New moon, new me, new intentions, new beginnings. This is a whole new book. Why you are here, your karma, it's in your DNA. It's why you are literally the person that you are. This uprising, this intertwining, past experience and bullshit and pain and suffering interwoven with your life purpose and the joy and the optimism coming together to push you in the direction that you are supposed to go. Some guidance and advice, please, for my pile number 3. First card we have is Rosemary, remembrance, loyalty, and faithfulness. And there's this key in the roots. Because there's this letting go. The key is in the past. The key is in the pain, the suffering. You went into those places, the dark night of the soul, the suffering, to remember, to find the key that gives you the freedom. Release. Release those roots. Release the past. Now is the time. It is all about the future. It's all about present you. Rising up in glory. Soil, stability, and simplicity. This root system again coming through. Getting rid of the old. Rosemary links into our ancestors, so this really links into the karmic bullshit you've been suffering through, the reason you came, that black sheep element of why you're here. And the fact that you are one of those people that has come to transmute and to do the work that your ancestors could not do. You're the one that breaks the chain. You're the one that breaks the pattern. Getting rid of that old root system, clearing the way, releasing, so that this soil, this stability, this simplicity, you're making this glorious new soil with a really simple but strong root system, so that this new plant can grow. And then earthworm, clarity and rumination. And see this like peeking out, breaking free to rise up. But there's this like in the process of the soils, but there's very much this like grounding will definitely help here with the amount of soil, earth, root system stuff coming out here. But it's time to let it all go. The work you've been doing has served you well, and you'll be offered this clarity through it. Can't make this shit up, guys. Priestess. Priestess under there. The question, how are you being called to step up and lead? Take that question away with you. Journal it. Because how are you? Because you are here. You are a divine priestess. Priestess in past lives. And this is your uprising. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. We're shifting away, guys. Shifting away from the old and into this glorious new. Dance under the new moon. Shake that booty. It will really help. And then, keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Because of the work you're doing, guys. Just because your ancestors could not do this doesn't mean they didn't do parts themselves within their life. They just couldn't finalize it. But they're with you. They've been helping, guiding you, supporting you from the sidelines, cheering you on. And then they stand with you in this, like, the energy I'm getting is really healthy, healed way. This team of glorious support with you on this new chapter of your life to help you embrace the wise priestess that you are, to help guide you into becoming this leader that you are supposed to be. It's your purpose. Don't deny it. I hope this offered some insight, guys. Please reach out if you would like a more in-depth personalized reading, or if you need some help with this. If you're like, I cannot, yes, you can set the intention under the new moon, and then we can work together to really, really get you to embody your power. Details are in the description box below. Like, subscribe, do all of those things. They really help. And I'll see you in my next reading.